Hey guys, Ken back here with what I think is a pretty cool video. One of my coolest finds I've come across in quite a while. I guess start at the beginning. Silver Bullet was one of those movies that my dad introduced to me when I was younger. I think it was just back in the day when the cheapo Paramount DVD with the Photoshop cover had just come out, I think 2002. And that was in video stores everywhere, so then I think that's how I discovered it first, and it became a favorite since I was a kid, and I'd watch it all the time. Eventually got my own copy after he passed away. And I must have been in my early teens when my mom had found the original novella at a garage sale and picked that up for me for like $2. A few years after that, I was in kind of a bind and then ended up selling it. You know, everybody has one of those. You ended up selling something because you were in a bind and you needed the money at the time, but then you end up regretting it. But then we cut to about a month or so ago, and I was getting back into the filmography of the Coreys, and there was a bunch of movies that I hadn't seen. It's still an ongoing process, and now that's morphed into its own project, which I'm really excited to talk more about when the time comes. But yeah, I think it was like 3 in the morning. I was just hanging out and just had a thought of like, hey, I wonder if Silver Bullet ever had a tie-in novel, because as far as I knew there wasn't one. I'd never looked it up, so I figured why not? We check out Amazon. Like, as you can see here, the prices on Amazon.ca were insane, so I figured, alright, not likely gonna grab a copy of that. Then I come across this book on eBay from Toronto, and it had the Silver Bullet tie-in novel and 3 other King books: Firestarter, Night Shift, and I forget the other one. But the wife collects King books, so I figured those would make for good extras for her. It was less than $100 all in, shipping included, tracking and all that, so I thought, sure, what the hell, this is clearly the best deal I'm gonna get. So first of all, this is the book, and as you can see, it's in amazing condition for being over 38 years old. Like, insane condition. I was hoping it was going to be in good condition, but I did not expect it to show up looking this good. Like, barely anything. There's like a little bit of a tear on the spine here. I'll do a little bit of a close-up and put that in the edit. But no, this is insane condition. So I'm looking closer at the pictures, just trying to gauge the general condition of it and whatnot, and come across something on the front page, and I was just like, is that what I think it is? It looks to be old Hamster signature from 86. That blew me away, so I had to look up immediately, like 86. I was always under the impression that Haim and his family had moved to LA after Silver Bullet, but looking more into it, it was actually after Lucas that they ended up moving to LA. So I looked online for different samples and whatnot. He didn't seem to have a very consistent signature over the years. I guess it depends on where he was in life. The hook on the C and the dot above the I in Haim all look usually pretty consistent. So, I don't know. And even if it's not his signature, this is still an amazing find for the price and the quality of it. Like, I don't know, that's the amazing thing to me. There was no mention of it in the ad. He just put a picture in there lifting it open just to show that somebody had written it. Like, that was, I think, the extent of what the photo was there for. There was nothing about it was signed by anybody. So I don't know if the guy knew what he had, which is amazing, but just to think that it went along this journey for nearly 40 years and nobody seemed to pick up what that was, let alone trash it. Like, it's in amazing condition, man. Like, it's just, I might be buried with this thing. And going back into the weird kind of journey of how this ended up here, looking into the release history of the movie, I'd never realized it was released on my birthday in '85. And then of all days for it to arrive, October 11th, my 30th birthday. So it's very weird, a lot of weird kind of circumstantial kind of like, what does this all mean type stuff.
I'm beginning to feel like a horse's ass.
But it's definitely one of my coolest finds. And I gotta say, like, watching a lot more of his movies than I have. Like, I grew up with watching his stuff and always appreciated him as an actor, but you really see the range of stuff that he was capable of. So it's one of those things, like, yeah, it's been a fascinating journey. And again, I can't wait to tell you guys more about that project once the time comes, but really fucking excited for that. But thank you guys so much for watching this quick little thing. I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of just a throwaway thing. Been trying to record it for the past week and a half. I wanted to do it on my birthday, but something would happen, so hopefully you guys dig it. It's a little bit of a short video, just a quickie. I got an unboxing video coming up that I'm pretty excited for. Hope you guys check that out. I'm doing a Meatballs 3 video, which I've been wanting to do for a few years, so keep your eyes out for that. And once again, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you dug it. And now a little short tribute to the man himself.